Hi all, simple project here. You may well know if you follow the channel, we're rebuilding our workshops after a devastating fire. And part of the workshop at the back is not actually a real oak frame building. So to match it all in, I'm going to put these kind of false beams on the front so that you won't know. And when you get to a corner, it can be tricky because you don't want to see like a butt joint and see down the side. So I'm going to use the Lamello. I'll put a link in the description. I've got a more in-depth video on the Lamello if you've not come across it. It's the perfect tool for this situation. No clamps needed. The joint is almost invisible. So hope you enjoy. Speak to you later. So you may know I've just got this new Altendorf saw. I've got to say, with the CNC style controls and programs, I am absolutely loving it. And jobs like this, it's just a breeze. Now you can see here, I've got this piece clamped front and back. I've actually come across with Rui, that clamp you just see passing is actually a longer clamp for a Martin saw. I've ordered it because it can reach across the crosscut fence now, so I can actually clamp stuff front and back without losing any space, which is brilliant. So this is my son Will, he's marking out ready for the Clamexes. What they're going to do is they're going to clip this thing together. So we're going to use glue and they're the actual clamp. And the good thing about the Clamex is it actually has like about 2 to 3 millimeters of wiggle. So even if you move off a little bit from the line when you're plunging the cuts, you can still tap. You might even see me tapping these so that they're totally flush at the end. So another thing that's a bit different on the Lamello, you actually register. You can see here on a Domino, you would have this up the other way and you'd be going from the inside out. On the Lamello, you reference the outside, which really helps get these tight joints because it's the outside that you see, not the inside. It does rely on a perfect 45, so you do need to have your saw tuned up or whatever it is you're doing to cut this. The better the 45, the better the end result. Okay, so you're going to see me hitting this pretty hard with a hammer. These Clamexes are really tight and there's about 8 or 9 on here, so it's not easy to get together. You can actually insert like a kind of spreader before the glue up, and that will actually weaken the pressure when you're clipping it together. Because this is solid oak going outside, I wanted the strongest clamp pressure as possible, so it really did take some effort. Doing these kind of mitre false corners, I don't like to use a sander with a vacuum. There's a little bit of glue squeeze out, so if you use a bit of hand sandpaper, sawdust goes in and you've got an almost invisible joint. This is it now, outside attached to the corner of the new workshop, next to where the CNC is going to go. I just need to put some plugs in there. Looking really good. I'm really pleased with it. As always, thanks so much for your support and thanks for watching. See you on the next one.